Scott Walker here in the WDSU newsroom. Another exciting behind-the-scenes video right now. Tonight we thought we'd explain the jobs of the people who work behind the scenes. Let's go right over here to producer Addison. Turn to the camera. Tell us about your job as producer of the 10 o'clock newscast. What do you do besides work with a wonderful anchor?
Basically, I find stories for the news. I find the stories that we're going to cover tonight. I work with our reporter to make sure he's on task and focusing on his story. I write mostly all of the scripts except for that rare instance that Scott decides to take over a story.
Come on, tell the truth.
And that's about it. I time the show, manage the show, work with weather and sports to make sure they're staying within their time constraints, and that's about it. It's a glorious job with a lot of perks.
I write half the show, at least, on a
It's
nightly
true.
basis. Yes. All right, now we're across the newsroom with director Jeff. And what does director mean? What's your job? Does that mean you run everything because you're the director?
I try to make you look as good as possible, which is quite a challenge sometimes. I tell people what to do, whether they do it or not is totally up to them, and in your case, almost never.
Jeff drives the ship from the control room.
I'm Mr. Sulu.
Mr. Sulu. All right, let's go talk to the newscast editor, Steve Peretti. He puts the video on the air. Steve, you turned down the football game.
What?
Tell me what your job is, what you do in
Oh,
here.
no, I don't want to do that. No, I'm busy right now.
Now we're in the audio booth with Mario. Mario, describe your job. What do you do on the big board?
Well, this is audio. All the sound you hear comes from this board. I have my monitors just like the TD and the director. I can see the talent. I can I control all the microphones, all the machines, all the sounds, all the music from the newscast comes from our two computers over here, and it's generally every sound you hear comes out of this room.
So the key here, without Mario, there is no sound. I have the camera now because Neil was shooting before. Neil runs camera in the studio. Tell me about your job.
Well, at least I try. I'm told. I come over here, I press a button, and then I send camera 1, camera 2, or camera 3 to where they need to go. And that's basically it, and I make you look good.
You do what?
I make you look good.
You do what?
I make you look good.
Thank you.
You're welcome.